Okay. I might have lost y'all. I don't know. I had to start the fuck all the way over. Okay, sorry, Jessica. Hey, honey. I don't know what the fuck happened. I have to start it all over. Like, thank y'all for coming right back. Hey, Divine. I think that's yeah. I'm trying not to. Y'all see, I got these damn exotic lashes on. I'm trying not to keep putting my glasses on. Well, y'all probably can't see that shit because I'm so far away. Um. Um. Anyway, back to that bum bitch. So we go and we pick up three girls that she knew I didn't like, so I can't figure out why we picking these hoes up. So we get them, you know, they get in the car, and we all know we don't like each other, so we all looking at each other like bitch, what you looking at? She just happy fucking go lucky. So I immediately get an attitude because I feel like I didn't got played. You didn't got me out of my house. I was minding my fucking business. Got me around some bitches you know I don't like. So so then we head to a diner. Now we have been to this diner frequently. Now where I live, y'all, we have railroad tracks, right? Like railroad tracks come through, you know, to travel and take things places. So she had many of them niggas on lock. I mean, she had like at least five of them niggas. Um, and they come seasonal. So she, you know, she be pushing out pussy and getting money, like clockwork on them niggas. And she sat up there, and we went to the diner, right? Now at this point in time, I'm kind of sweating because I'm thinking like I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she up to because she knew I didn't hang with these hoes. So we go to the diner. You know, we sit down. We there about 10 minutes. Next thing you know, it was me, her, and then the three girls. So it was five of us. No, it was me, her. Okay, no, it was four because what's gonna end up not going. So it was four of us. So so we sitting there in the, you know, just sitting there. And then next thing you know, here come four niggas in there. And they came straight over to us. And she was like, hey, y'all, what y'all doing here? And they looking like, hey, like, bitch, I thought we was supposed to come. Like, they wasn't on the same page, like, because she was fronting for me, right? So, damn it. Okay. Trying to read y'all shit without. Oh hell yeah! Definitely have y'all had friends that was? I think a lot. I think all women have had. Damn, you said you don't got no female friends. um. Um. Okay. Tell us the story. Okay, that was my fault, y'all. Okay, I want to hear what happened with Jessica working at Wendy's. But girls stay fucking jealous of each other for no reason. Faye. I know bitches don't like me now. I gotta, y'all, and this ain't no fucking secret. So I ain't even gotta sugarcoat this no fucking way. When I was younger, I used to, fuck, I knew that was gonna disappear before I could read it off. Okay, when I was younger, I used to have around 9 or 8 of us, and it was one that couldn't stand me, and best believe the feeling was mutual. Yeah. It's always a frenemy in the group. I still got a cousin like that. We still don't fucking like each other. I love her to death, but I can't stand her ass. I cannot fucking stand her ass, and she know it, and she can't stand me either. So it's mutual. And but this hoe so fucking petty. She's so fucking petty, y'all. She's so fucking like, y'all. She just want like literally, y'all. Okay. No, cause I ain't trying to make mama mad. But she's y'all. Bitch. Like, if I died today, she would be the biggest one at the funeral. Then right after, just talking about like every fuck up I've ever done in life. Like, she that type of cousin. Want you to feel like she was so fucking happy when I couldn't walk no more. She was so fucking happy. Like, that shit, she probably had an orgasm from that shit. She's one of those friends that everything you did, she did. And all this stuff that she did, that she had before. Yep, that's the same way my fucking cousin is. You gotta stay away from females like that. You have got to stay away from females like that. Because them bitches will take you down if you allow them. Because my cousin almost fucking took me down. She almost took my fucking sanity, trying to prove to my family how fucking manipulative she was. But one day, I just had to set the fuck back and just like, I just had to like let them see it. Like, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to let them see it. And that was so hard to do, y'all. And I did it. And her first fuck up she did. So when I first started not to be able to walk, like before I could not walk, I had my own car and all that. I've always had a car. But then I had to stop driving. So then, that's when you have to start asking people, can you take me here? Because you don't have no car. So I never asked her for nothing because I just would never ask her for nothing. Because she wouldn't generally want to give it to me any fucking way. So one time she accidentally called my mama house. And I forgot what was going on. I think it was having a class reunion or some shit. Or something. Something was going on. And she had accidentally called. No, she had called my mama house to leave a message of something her mama, which is our moms or sisters, told her to tell my mama. But she didn't hang the phone up. So in the midst of still on the answer machine, she left on mama answer machine. This whole talk about some how I needed to find a ride because she wasn't gonna be lugging my big ass around. It was like, bitch. And now my weight fluctuates, but bitch, often, and I do mean often, I've always been smaller than your ass, so I was confused on that, but whatever. And nobody asked you to lug me around. So she said that, and my family kept that shit from me. My sister ain't told me that till about 3 years ago, because baby, if I'd have knew that when she done that shit, girl, the turn up would have been real. Because she's so fucking petty, y'all. Yeah, you do. You have to cut them off. Because this bitch used to make me cry. You right. You do. You have to just learn and realize to cut them off. because I used to be so, she used to drag the whole family into our beefs. And then you'll get in trouble, and then, grandma got to give you a speech. And all that shit used to keep me up at night until um, I just finally had to outsmart her ass and let her fuck herself up. And she is like the real jealous type. So, like, if I hang out with her sister, that drives her insane. And I don't know why. Because that's my cousin. Her sister's my cousin. Like, shit, I'm supposed to hang out with her. That's my fucking cousin. But it drives her insane. She don't want me to be close to her sister. Now, I got 4 sisters. And close to all of them. And super close to 2 of them, okay? Now, she will stalk their asses. I mean, stalk. And she think that gets under my skin, but it's like, bitch, you will never be Ashley. You will never be their little sister. You will never experience the things we've experienced. You will never, they will never look at you, and when they look at me, what they feel, you will never embody that, bitch. So what is to be jealous of? Why would I be jealous? Bitch, you can have sleepovers all day with my sisters. I don't give a fuck. I'm still a little sister. I'm still the one they gonna baby. I'm still the one they gonna come to when they call. I'm still the one they gonna check a bitch about. I will forever be that, bitch. You can never replace that. So it doesn't intimidate me with that. But for whatever reason, maybe she ain't, I don't know. Maybe her and her sister don't roll like me and mine do. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. But, I would say when she finally fucked herself up one year, me and my sisters, we always go to my Christmas party for work, because my Christmas party be lit. We win prizes and shit, like iPhones and computers and TVs, and it be lit. We eat, we do all types of shit. And so her dad's Christmas party is usually around the same time. It's usually on the same day, actually. And so I had always invite my 2 sisters to come. I took taking my brother before. I went with a guy that worked there that I dated, whoever I'm taking that year. But I always usually take my sisters. So she now we have been on Facebook all day talking about this fucking party. Like, you getting ready yet? You got your outfit? My sister would be like, you got some jewelry I can borrow? Just like little things like that. We was real ready for this party. So everybody that had a fucking Facebook knew what we was doing that afternoon. So I would say about 30 minutes before they came over here so we could go to the party, this bitch calls and asks them to go to her party. So they were like, no. And she did it separate. Now, my oldest sister, me and her always bump heads because I'm just like her ass. I got a smart ass mouth like her. And she used to be like, I used to want to be just like her. But she got a little mean streak. So sometimes me and her we don't get along. But we love the hell out of each other. We will fuck somebody up about each other. But she uses that to her advantage. She knows that, so she would use that to her advantage. So what she thought is that she was going to be able to get my sister to play me and go with her and not me 30 minutes before the party. So when my sisters came over to the house, they hadn't even mentioned it because they knew I'd have been livid. They knew I'd have been livid. So then when we got in the car, my sister get a call. And I don't know what she had said to her, but my sister was like, no, we on our way now. So I guess she was asking again, trying to make sure. I don't know what the fuck. So now we was all three in the car together. Me, all three of my sisters. So when my sister got off the phone, that's when they both told me that, my one sister was like, was she inviting you to Uncle's party? And she was like, yeah. She was like, wow, she invited you? And she was like, yeah, earlier. And so I was like, excuse me? And so they was like, they repeated it. I said, I was like, I can't with this fuck shit right here. Because you knew we talked about this shit on Facebook all day. So why would you do that? So I got on Facebook and I said, this is what I wrote, y'all. I said, it's pathetic when somebody's so intimidated by you and don't like you so much and so fake that they try to take your company for the evening and do it right under your nose and then act like they ain't gonna find out. That's all it said. Baby, by the time I hit send, it had said it wasn't even done buffering because we was on the highway. My phone ringing. No, not yet. No. She got under the post. I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Don't be on here talking about I did this and I did that. Da, 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 da. She called herself going off. So I was like, now bitch, who mentioned your name? All I said is this is pathetic when a motherfucker try to steal somebody else's company knowing they got shit to do. Now, if you feeling guilty about some shit, that's on you. So that's what I wrote under. So then when she realized she fucked up and nobody ever mentioned her name and she told on her motherfucking self, she tried to delete it. So then that's when she called me. And she called and tried to, I didn't try to steal your company. If you didn't try to steal my company, why the fuck would you reply? If I'm chilling at home and I see you put some shit up and it don't apply to me, why the fuck am I gonna start arguing with you about it? Why when it don't apply to me? So then she tries to tell me, she brings another one of our cousins into it, and she says it was our other cousin, our baby cousin at that, that got all this started. No, bitch, it was you. It was you. So I hung up on her. So she calls again because she getting around. She calling grandma. She calling mama. She telling her mom. Well, she ain't called my mama, but she called grandma. She was telling her mama. She was getting to the key players to make sure I got in trouble. So when we got to the party, she was still writing shit on Facebook, I think. I called her. I don't know who called who, but we ended up on that phone again. And I rolled to the side and I cussed her ass out until she hung up the phone. And after that night, my sisters literally had because they always used to be like, okay, I think you exaggerate. Because I used to be like, y'all don't understand. This bitch don't like me. She does not like me. Like, I love her, but I don't like her. I wouldn't do nothing for her, but I love her. But like, I wouldn't do nothing for her, like loan her money. I wouldn't go pick her up if she needed a ride. You know, shit like that. But I'm telling y'all, when we was in school, I beat so many motherfucking people about this girl. It was a dude that she loved, y'all. A white boy she loved. This motherfucker called her a nigga to her face. They made out in a cornfield one fucking weekend. And she came back and told her little group of friends, which went and told everybody at school. And so when the other white boys found out, he said at the lunch table, I don't fuck with that. I would never fuck with that nigga. Now, boy, you be fucking around with it, cause I know for a fact y'all be fucking around now. So I'm looking like, now her feelings hurt. She looking stupid, and I don't know if she cried or not, but she was looking pretty stupid. So he got up and he went to the bathroom. So I got my ass up and I went to the bathroom too. And he went to the boys' bathroom and I went to the boys' bathroom. And then when he came out the stall, I hemmed his ass up because he was short any damn way and lifted his ass up and hit him in the balls and said, if you call her anything other than her name ever in your motherfucking life, you will see me in your dreams. Do you understand that? I'm sorry. I just didn't think she was gonna tell him that. I don't give a fuck what y'all do in no fucking cornfield. But you won't be calling her anything other than her name. Now see, that's the type of shit I did for her. She put me on fire. Literally, bitch. It's getting dark. Y'all can't see. I got a whole big 3rd-degree burn. This bitch put me on fire when we was kids. So yeah, it's just, I mean, that's just one little fucking story. Okay, wait, hold up. Sweetie is on. Hold on. Okay, you here? Okay, so sweet. Wait, you said you're going live at 8 because I keep doing updates. We didn't know if it was 4 or what. Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I miss Slim Shady, back to M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Tell him hoes that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught my Chanel and match a fin. She did it again, imagine them. I'm just, y'all, I can't even take Nicki Minaj's voice. This, Jesus, let this in. Like this rap? Bitch, who? Okay, 8:30. Okay, you had an emergency. You okay? Cause I came on to tell them a story. Hold up, cause it's getting dark in here. Damn. I came on to tell them a story about a nigga giving me a dick picture, a cropped one at that did not belong to him. And we didn't want to miss yours. Hold up, yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't run over my cover. Girl, yeah, he sent me a girl. Just watch the beginning of it, child. Just I had never seen I ain't never been through no shit like that. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I'm trying to get some light in here, so I'll be moving around. Hold on. I'm running over my shoe. Okay. In fact, Okay, yeah, honey, because that shit was, that day nap you advised me not to be doing, that's what it was from. The dude a dude that girl, he just a cropped one at that. It wasn't even his dick. It was just like, and then they gonna have the nerves to go find another one to crop after when I challenged his ass. I just and we sending nobody no dick picture. That need to be illegal. Hold up, y'all. My ass is thirsty. I think I did good all weekend. Fuck this. I have to where am I running the fuck over? What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm tucking my shoe. What the hell? What is this? Okay, hold on for a second, y'all. I gotta get something to drink. Okay, what y'all? But I had asked, did y'all want to? Thank you. I just I don't know where I got. Where did I get this one from? I got this. Girl, I be having so much fucking hair. I don't be knowing where. Okay, if I might lie if I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I got this one from. I ordered another one today off of Wish. I don't know if it looked. We gonna see. I did like a whole big shipment so I can open it for y'all. Since we talked about that, like I ordered a lot of shit. So I should have it in about 2 months here. We'll make that a Christmas video because that's about the time it'll be here. Okay. What was I about to say, y'all? I was gonna say something to y'all. Oh, did y'all want to do the let me go turn the other light on. Did y'all wanna and this one you slept in it. You sleep because we be up all fucking night talking. That's why you sleepy. Because I was sleepy too. I slept down near to almost 1 o'clock. But I didn't go to bed till it was late because I watched all them videos. I went and watched all them videos. Okay. Let me get plugged in. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ooh, that was sweet. I'm trying not to knock down my little crafts I got over here. Trying to start. Because I ordered this little house. From Wish. Okay, what is it? Ashley gave me nightmares with her. Oh, well, my ghost stories. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. But it doesn't that one that doesn't scare me, the story about the one with the kids, because with everything in my heart, I believe that was my son. Um, that was just, I believe, you know, I believe however God created us, of course, He created us before we in our mommy's stomach. And they remember they said they were there to make sure that my nieces were protected. And and I didn't have kids, so they were mentioning my kids, like I don't have kids, so what you talk about? But for me to for the night that I was finally by myself and my family left the hospital, for that to be the first thought, for somebody just to say in my head that was not my voice, that was some kid's voice that said I wasn't able to stay here, which is why I was upset and wouldn't color with everybody. I think that was just God's way of trying to, you know, tell me I was gonna be okay because I was mad at God at the moment. So that's why it don't scare me, because I think it was my son's spirit trying to make sure I was okay, because y'all, I was losing my motherfucking mind. I don't know what I'm cooking tonight. I ain't even thought that far yet. I don't know. Probably cook a bratwurst and some eggs and cheese. That's what I'm gonna cook. Bratwurst, eggs, and cheese. Fuck, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna regret this shit tomorrow at the house. Okay. We was talking about something before we got all off the subject. I don't know what the fuck going on. You was gonna have a salad and at Wendy's instead. That do sound good. But I ain't got no fucking car to go get nothing to eat. Which is why I did the damn GoFundMe thing. Well, my best friend, she know me so well, because I would have never thought, I would have never done that. I wouldn't have never done that, because I don't even like asking people for dollars, let alone. Okay. I'm trying to remember these colors that's in that kit, and then I gotta make it look like real wood. Um, Nothing but pizza places around here deliver. That's it. Pizza. I think like pizza. That's it. And see, I want some Chinese food. I could call my baby daddy and ask and see if he would do it. Or my sister. Or my brother. But then they would have to fix the plate. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back to telling y'all about that woman that was trying to pimp me, right? So when the dudes come through the thing, she was like, hey, and it was so fucking fake because it was like, and they was even looking at it like, bitch, we supposed to be here. I thought we were supposed to meet up here. And so she you know, so it was totally fake. You know, it wasn't nobody buying it. I'm the only one, you know, with a nigga looking like y'all trying to voluntarily give me an ass whooping. Like, cut this shit out. It was just not right. Because for one, it was her fucking cousin. I mean, his fucking cousin. So the dudes come in. It's four girls, it's four dudes. They come in and you know they immediately pick us out. Old girl knew which one she had been fucking with. I had met him before. And then the rest of them just was, you know, she had to find 3 bitches to bring with her because that was the arrangement. So they looking which one they want. So little fella come over there and sit beside me, and we was like in a booth. So I made sure I scooted like all the way over, and my face was all the way tore up. Like, that's how I was looking, to just make it very prevalent and known. Because these hoes that I didn't like at the time, that didn't like me at the time, would have been a recipe to go back and tell my dude that. And then how the fuck would I have been able to defend that when they able to say, oh, we was on a double date with your bitch? How would I wouldn't even have the defense, because they would have been telling the truth at a certain point. So I think I want to do the legs with a wrap. I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so the dude come over, they, you know, they instantly, they being nice and everything. I spoke to the one dude that I knew, you know, that was married, that she was fucking with. I spoke to him, and I spoke to the other one. I didn't speak to the one that was, well, no, I spoke to him, but I did it with attitude. And, so, they was like, let's order some stuff. I'm like, no, I'm good. I ate. I was lying. I hadn't ate. I was hungry than a mug too. I was like, no, I'm good. And she was like, no, she was like, she's just going through a lot. So get her a strawberry milkshake and like just a burger and fries. And so they ordered and stuff, and everybody just sitting there having a good little kiki. And I'm just sitting there like this. Because, like, it was just like, bitch, how you got me out with a nigga and I'm dating your fucking cousin? How do you do that? So then, when I finally, like, when we finally get ready to go, I'm thinking, like, we about to go home, and I'm thinking, when we drop them hoes off, I'm about to light off in your ass. Because if I gotta fight your cousin about this bullshit, boy, we fight this nigga together. And, she was like, we yet again did not hit the fucking highway like we should have, which would have been us going home. So um, we hit the highway, but still in the town. And next thing you know, we pulling up to a motherfucking hotel. I slid there because I was sitting in the front, and they was in a car behind us, and we was in her car. And I was like, I slid down in that seat because I just felt like something leave my body. Like I'm about to kill this hoe because while we going to a hotel, I can't even figure this part out because you know I'm not this type of bitch because every one of them motherfucking niggas had a wedding ring on. Every one of them niggas had one. They didn't even have the audacity to take their rings off. That's how both them motherfuckers was. They didn't care. They saw us as hoes. The other three was hoes. They were some bona fide hoes. And if you ever see this, y'all know y'all was hoeing back then. I'm sorry, but y'all was. And the one still a hoe, but you know, y'all the other two didn't, well, one of them didn't settle down, but she used to be a hoe. Now that's just what you used to do, hoe, okay? But this we pull up to the hotel. They pull up right beside us. I'm just in the front seat like this. Because this is the time period where everybody ain't got no fucking cell phone. And I knew she wasn't going to let me get her cell phone to call her fucking cousin because I was going to be telling on her. Because if I told first, I knew he would have got all up in her ass for that. Because he didn't play about like talking to other niggas. That was some shit that was not allowed. And so I'm just looking at her though, like thinking like, cause if your cousin run up on this scene, everybody would get fucked up, including you. So I'm looking at her. They all get out the car. The dudes get out the car. They come opening the car. The dude that's assigned to me, he come opening the door. And I'm looking at him like, what you doing? Because I'm not going in there. They already didn't trample their asses in there. So he scoots and boots and tries to talk for a while. And I'm just looking at him like, I'm just letting him talk. Like, nigga, you're not getting none, okay? I don't have to say, I didn't have to say the words. He knew. So, look at how these pennies need to lay. So So we was like, he had the door open and just standing in the door talking to me, like, you ain't got to be afraid of me. I'm just trying to get to know you and all that. And so I was like, how your wife doing? And he was like, oh, she good. You ain't got to be funny like that. I was like, and then he gonna say she's separated. I was like, well, I'm not separated from my nigga. My nigga is off somewhere, not separated from me. We will be joining back together tonight. So, And he like, oh, I really ain't asked you no questions about your nigga, so but why don't we just while we out here, why don't we just go in the room? And I was like, first of all, you bum niggas only got 2 rooms. I got 2 rooms. It's 4 people. It's 8 people in total. It's 4 people if you couple up, okay? So that means y'all so motherfucking cheap because they were staying at a fucking hotel themselves and they didn't even take us back to the fucking hotel they were staying at. So that's something hoes don't care about because they didn't see a problem with that. Like, if they already got a room Maybe they had roommates. I don't know, because these was railroad men, okay? And these niggas know when they come down here, they know it's women. They flock to them like they rock stars or some fucking shit. And they don't care if they married, with children, gay, whatever. They fuck them and get money and be out. And so then, anyway, so he goes in, because I got an attitude, he getting mad. He go in and tell his boy that I think I'm too good and I ain't even that fucking cute anyway to be acting the way I'm acting. I heard him say that shit, like, she ain't even that fucking cute to be acting the way she acting. No, nigga, I'm cute. You mad because I won't fuck you. So no, that ain't the problem. Don't try to crush my confidence, motherfucker. You just mad because you can't get none. That's your problem. But, so his boy was like, nigga, do you see I'm trying to get some? Can you get on the fuck somewhere? He was like, he said I could hear him say something like, go wear down or something like that. So he was like, she won't get out the truck. He was like, nigga, just go. You know how to go pull a bitch. Go pull her. So I was like, wow. Because I had never heard niggas discuss women, let alone me, like that before. And this is all in front of the nigga that I was dating cousin. She waiting there with her legs open, waiting to be fucked. So he come back out there, and then he decides to get on the driver's side of the car. And I had tried to lock the door before he did that, because I didn't want him sitting in the car, because I did not want them hoes for us to be alone together, to be able to ever go to this dude and tell him anything, because I just felt like they wouldn't, which they never did, but probably because I had more dirt on their horn ass, because they fucked, and I know they fucked because I saw them fuck. So that's probably why nobody ever mentioned the shit to them. But anyway, he and there really trying to lay it down, talking about what his tongue work can do, and like, you know, my nigga could never do it like he could, and all this shit, and just let him get a little sample. That's what the nigga said, a sample. Like, I ain't never been offered up as a sample before, nigga. Like, I consider myself a fucking entree. You talking about a fucking sample. Like, no, nigga, you not even making right. So, I'm just looking at him. I was just letting him talk. You know, I was just letting him talk. And so then he got real, man. He was like, oh, so you just gonna sit here and fucking talk and waste my time. Or sit here and fucking not say nothing, waste my time. I said, I know you better not fucking cuss at me again. And then they got quiet again. And so he got out the car, slammed the door. So I let down the window. I said, don't slam this motherfucking door no more, and tell her to come here. He was like, I ain't telling her shit. You couldn't get out the car and tell her with your bougie ass. Get on my motherfucking nerves. So then he goes into the other room and slams the door. Now when he opened the thing, because the way the hotel was you just pull up and the rooms is right there. So when he opened the door, I saw two of the people just right there on the bed. You know how they had two beds? Fucking. They just, both on the bed fucking. But like, I was like, the fuck? And he just walked in the room. Like, no, like, y'all ain't got no cares or no worries or no nothing. And I'm thinking, nigga, go join one of they, or at least wait till one of these niggas get through with one of these hoes and then run up in her, because I bet you, if that didn't happen, I bet you it could have. So, I told her to come here. And she came to the door. And I felt like that was playing with me, because, bitch, I said, come here. And she was like, just quit tripping. Just quit tripping. He ain't going to find out. It ain't like you doing nothing. And it's like, it's not even about him finding anything out. Well, it was about that. But it's about the fact that you out here fucking pimping me. That's what that's about. So I said, you best bring your ass on right the fuck now. You gonna be left. And she was like, girl, you better quit playing and then shut the door. Well, what she didn't realize, she left her motherfucking keys in the car. So I said, well, I'm gonna give her a couple minutes. I gave about 2 seconds, and then I climbed my ass over to the car seat. I started that car, and I left that hoe. And I came home, I parked the car in her house, and I walked back to my fucking house. And then I went on with I took a shower, and I had already, no, I cooked some. I cooked, and then so when the guy got home, I knew she was going to eventually realize she was left. Her car wasn't there no more. So I was waiting for that call, but I was like, as time kept going, I'm like, bitch, you better get to calling, because I would have went back and got her, but if he here, no, that ain't gonna work, because then I'm gonna have to explain, you know, and saying, well, I'm leaving at dark 30 at night, you know, because this nigga gonna go to asking questions and going to pick up his whole ass cousin. Ain't gonna work, because he gonna know a nigga is involved in that. So she waited too long, and he had came home, and I fed him, and then that phone was ringing, and I remember he picked the phone up, so she couldn't be mad, because she's just like, is Ashley there? He gave her the phone, and she's like, where my car at? And I was like, huh, excuse me, huh? She's like, don't do that. Where my car at? I said, it's in your yard, hon. Well, how you think I'm supposed to get home? I said, I don't know, you know, how did you think I was supposed to react, you know? I said, did you want me to pass the phone so you can explain, and then, you know, maybe that person can help you out. So she was like, you ain't being funny, you're not funny right now. I said, well, couldn't they bring you home? I mean, they did have a car, or, you know, did they just fucking leave you, you know? So she was like, shut up. Because, of course, this nigga was ear hustling. So, so she was like, but I said, it's, you know, your daughter home. Call her. You let her drive all the fucking time. Even though she wasn't old enough, she can come get you. But I ain't coming to get you. But was the dick good? I mean, hell, you did a lot for it, now you fucking left. So she was mad. And I don't know how the fuck she got home. I don't know. Because I went to bed. I fucked my nigga that night and went to bed. That was the end of that story. But it's like, it was a principle. You came in and said, let's go out to eat. Because that was something we did all the time. And then you pretty much matched me up with a nigga that expected me to fuck him. And then when I did not, cuss me the fuck out. Like, what type of friend is that? What type of friend is that? That's not a fucking friend. So after that, we wasn't the same. But I did forgive her after a couple months. And I don't know why. Because the last fucking thing I allowed her to do to me is one time I was sick as a damn dog. I had did chemo. I didn't feel good. And shit, was I pregnant at that time? No, I wasn't. I just didn't feel good. And I remember she called me. And she was like, yeah, I'll still talk about this. Red flag on the play. What red flag on the play mean? There ain't no Denny's here either. Shit, and that sounds good. Damn, you Tasha got me thinking about Denny's now. Yeah, I'm gonna cook me some breakfast food, because Ooh, yeah, because I got some meat in there and scallops and oh hell yeah. What time is it? Oh, I'll do that while we talking with Sweetie. I'll be cooking and watching her live. See, I done set my fucking night up already. Um, but the last thing she did to me, um, that shit was cold.
Download the free Stingray Music mobile app.
Mm. Y'all don't know I'm this damn thirsty. This thing's sitting a little bit too much. Anyway, the last thing she did to me that I allowed her to do to me knowingly was one day I didn't feel good and she had called me and she was like, hey, can I borrow your car? Because her car was messing up and she didn't want to take it out of town and she was like, my phone messing up. I need to go to the AT&T store. And they said that's the only way they can fix it. So I was like, yeah, come get the car, leave your car, just in case I got to go anywhere. And then, take mine out of town. She's like, all right. So she came and got the car. And shit, I took a nap, because like I said, I didn't feel good. I had just got out the hospital, like, I think 2 days earlier. And, maybe the table needs to be a little bit bigger. I don't want to change my and so anyway, so we she come get the car and the her cousin he's like a youth teacher at the time. So he was at work. And so but see she knew this nigga very well. And she knew he didn't play games like that. Like he was just the type that, a strong believer in a nigga can do what a nigga can do in a relationship, but a woman is to be a woman and only dedicated to that man. So she knew that's exactly how his attitude was. So I guess since the last one was such a close call, she snapped back into reality and cut that fuck shit out. And so this bitch took my car. I took a nap. I remember my mama called me to check on me. I took a nap. And come the fuck on. And And so, hold up, y'all. Okay, so sorry, I took that long ass pause. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I line the shit up right. So, she makes it to where she took the car and she went, and the day went on. So later that evening, I would always take him his lunch, because like I said, I'm a real submissive type of woman, and I like to please my dude. So I was always taking his lunch, right? But since I didn't feel good that day, um, I had he said he would just, like do the free lunch with the kids. So, find my damn blue pen. So, so, she took the car and I went to sleep. And I had woke up, the phone started ringing, and I woke up out of my sleep. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Because it was a woman. And she was lit. And she was like, why the fuck is your car in my yard, bitch? I got you now. I was gonna you should have knew I was gonna catch up with your ass. I'm like, the fuck, who is this? Like, bitch, is you crazy? And I hung up on her ass. And she called me right back. And she was like, bitch, I dare you to hang up on me again. I'll fuck your whole car up. And I said, do it, bitch, then. Do it. I said, because you ain't even got my fucking car. I was like, don't be calling me because your nigga, whoever the fuck he is, out fucking off on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I got my own nigga. I got my own problems. And I ain't got shit to do with you and your nigga. So she was like, oh, don't act like you ain't been fucking him and all this and all that. She going off. And she kept saying she was going to bust my car windows out. So I was like, well, do it, bitch. I said, do it. Let me hear the glass fall. And she said, oh, you think I'm motherfucking playing. And so she started reading my license plates and what was in my car. And I always kept my permit, when they put a little staple hole in it, I always kept my permit in there. And she read that whole motherfucking thing to me and my insurance papers. And so I started taking her a little bit more fucking serious. And I was like, oh, damn, I did not bring in nail polish. I was like, oh, okay, so what's going on? What's going on? Please don't bust my windows out. Why the fuck do you have my car? And she was like, you've been fucking, his name was, Anthony. She was like, you've been fucking Anthony, and I got you now, bitch. She was like, I know you that bitch from Missouri that's been fucking with him. And she said, I know I was gonna catch up with you. And she was like, where are y'all at? She was like, and why you so motherfucking comfortable that you got your car reversed in my motherfucking yard? I said, first of all, I do know your husband. Okay, I do know who Anthony is. I said, but Anthony is fucking, and I said the woman's name. I said, and this woman is my friend. I said, she my man cousin. Okay. I said, and yes, they've been fucking a very long time. Cause baby, she had my car. Okay. I was talking like a motherfucker squib. Okay. She had my motherfucking car, bitch. I was giving addresses, social security numbers, phone numbers, anything. Okay. anything. Birth dates, anything this bitch needed to know, she got. So I said, look, I don't know much about your husband other than he been fucking my friend for as long as I've known the nigga, which has been about a year. I said, but he swear, I said he told me when we first met that he was separated. I said, but when I questioned him about having the ring on and why was he messing with my friend, he said she was down with it, so what would be the problem? I said, so, but that still ain't got nothing to do with me. And I said, she supposedly got my car, and she's supposedly supposed to be at the fucking AT&T store, which is not in because she was in a whole nother state, y'all. This bitch, she took my car to a whole nother state where this nigga lived, okay? And she was only supposed to be going about 50 miles away to the AT&T store. And she crossed the motherfucking state line in my car to go meet up with this married nigga. And left my car in this woman's yard, like that woman said, all reversed up in her driveway, like I'm paying some fucking rent there. And so I finally get her to calm down, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, look, I told her everything. I was like, look, they been fucking around. He worked on the railroad. She knew that, and he drove trucks. I was like, anytime he come through here, that's where he be at. And then she started giving me some information. So she was like, so the reason she knew my name, she didn't know the girl name, because this motherfucker had put her number. Wait, how was it? My name in a picture. It was in he used my name and then an emoji. And that's when emojis was real fucking simple. And it's a simple emoji. But the emoji is her name. I'm just not gonna say her name. But that's how he had it set up. So she didn't put that together. She just seen my name. But he had did that because at one point in time, when one of her other niggas got mad at her, he wouldn't pay the phone bill, and her phone bill got cut off. So she would come down to the house and talk to him. And so that's how he got our number programmed into the phone. And so we figured that out. Me and her figured that out talking together. We had like an hour-long conversation. I told that bitch everything that I knew. Everything he ever bought her, everything they ever done. Because you have, not only have you tried to sell my punani, and not even sell it, bitch, you just was auctioning that mug off. You now got my car in a woman driveway where you off with her husband doing God knows what, just not giving a fuck about my safety, my livelihood, my relationship, nothing. So at this point in time, bitch, we ain't friends, we ain't nothing. We enemies, actually. So, like I said, I told the bitch everything she needed to know. And so, she said, well, she was a school teacher, and they had went on a field trip, and she said that she wasn't supposed to be back until the next day. So that's why she was like, that's why they feel so fucking comfortable to leave the car here and be gone together in his car. And she said it was like some cheerleading shit or something or whatever, and they end up coming home a day early. So it was like we had a good old conversation. Shit, I felt like I was her friend by the end of that damn conversation. Cause I mean, baby,
Stingray music, all good fun.
I'm telling you, I gave her phone number, everything. Her mama phone number, her mama address, everything. Because I was thinking like this, if I ever get married and it's a serial hoe like that woman was, I would want somebody to help me like that. Like I helped that woman. And so I told her anything she needed to know. She had all my fucking information anyway, because she had my fucking car. So now, bitch, we even. So she so we got off the phone. You know, she made sure to promise me my car was safe. We got off the phone, and she was like, okay, you know, she thanked me and everything. I apologized for my friend. And, you know, I went on about my day. I got up and stuff, started cooking dinner, and then she came back about, it was about like 7:30 when she got back. Now she left at 9 o'clock in the morning, y'all. And she's supposed to be going 50 miles away to get a phone fixed. She went to a whole nother, she went to the neighboring state to, I'm sure, go get fucked. So I was wondering, like, because I was like, she gonna be mad when she come back. Because if I was that woman, I would have never left that house because I would have been there when they got back. So I was waiting. I was just like, okay, so it's gonna be some type of altercation when she get back. But the woman never, the woman, I don't know what the fuck happened with the woman. I don't know if she left the house. I don't know how the fuck she got back to my car without that woman interfering, because I would have been in the car. I would have sat in the car. I wouldn't got a book or something and laid back and sat in that fucking car. So when they pulled up, I can immediately go to whooping her ass and then handle my nigga later. That's what I would have done. So I don't know how I don't know how that ended up. But she came back and when she came back in the house, you know, she came all like cheery and happy and, hey girl, you feeling better? How was your day? You feeling better now? Everything going better? And then I'm like, yeah. I was like, you get your phone fixed. She's like, girl, they took all motherfucking day to fix my phone. Like, he had to do this to it. Then, I mean, she had a whole story, y'all. Whole story. Ain't never been to an AT&T, nothing, nowhere. She had a whole motherfucking story about how the clerk was difficult, how they had to fix some shit 3 or 4 different times, how something didn't work, how she had to pay extra for this. She ain't never been to an AT&T store, but she had a story that fucking detailed. So I was like, for real, girl? I was like, damn. I was like, so they got it fixed though, right? She was like, girl, no, they still ain't got it fixed. Because her phone was really fucked up. Her phone was really fucked up because I think we was like at the carnival. I think that's when it messed up. When we was at the carnival and we had got on a roller coaster and it fell out her pocket. And it had been fucking up since then. I think that's what fucked her phone up. So her phone really was fucked up. But she was like, when I asked her, I said, so it's fixed now. She was, no, girl, they still ain't got it fixed. So of course, because you ain't go to no fucking AT&T store. But okay, you know, you won't be using my shit no more because her car was really fucked up too, to where she couldn't take it out of town. And bitch, you ain't using my shit no more. So so that was it. You know, that night, you know, she returned the car. She went home. I knew she would eventually find out. So the next morning come, it was like 6 something in the morning, the phone rang. So, my dude that picked it up, and it was her, and he passed me the phone, and she knew, like, you know, you can't have a conversation with your dude right there, because you gotta say shit that's gonna make his curiosity be like, well, why would you say that? What was she saying to make you say that? So she was just like, is he going to the center today? And I was like, yeah. I could tell she had an attitude. And I said, yeah, you know, but like, bitch, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. This shit don't open at 8. Like, why would he be up? He don't get up to 7. Like, So she was like, okay, I'll be over there. I'll be over there when he go to work. Okay, I see you when you get over here. And so then when he went to work, she come over here. She come over here with a big motherfucking attitude. You told this bitch all my information. She got my mama number. She did this. She called my mama. The woman had called her mama and told her mama that her daughter was a hoe, and she had been messing with her husband, and that she better not bring her ass back to Tennessee, or she wasn't gonna leave that bitch. Um, yeah, she had a hell of a night. She had a hell of a night up behind that shit. But she was mad at me. And I said, how the fuck you gonna come over here mad at me? And you told me you was going. And the thing is, if you told me you was going to meet up with that nigga, I still would have let you get my car. Because I knew you was fucking him. I knew you was fucking him. You wanna go stop fucking him because we was friends? You was fucking him before we was friends. So your car was messed up. You let me use your car before. I would have let you use my car if you would have told me you was going to go meet this nigga. But you keep putting me in positions to where I have to lie to this man or I have to leave shit out. And then if that ever comes to where we are in an argument about that shit, I look like a liar trying to protect the bitch he already knows is a hoe. And then he gonna start to think that I'm hoeing with you, and that's gonna make me lose him, and then I'm gonna have to whoop your ass for it. And she just didn't get that. She didn't get that because she was just so much of a fucking hoe. I mean, y'all, when I say hoe, I mean this bitch she can teach her asses. Cause that bitch never had to pull money out her own for nothing. Okay? She had niggas pay her phone bill, niggas buying her kids school clothes. Shit. Child. Bitch had game, I'm telling you. But you don't fuck with married men. And but that was it. That was the end of our friendship because she talked about something. I betrayed her and I didn't trust her no more. I was like, bitch, you got hoes calling my house and shit like that because it ain't no way I'd have been able to explain it. That nigga would have forever believed I was fucking a man if he would have intercepted that call. I wouldn't, to this fucking day, I would never be able to say I never cheated on you because I never cheated on that man. But that incident right there, that it looked guilty. You know what I'm saying? The shit looked guilty. So that was the end of our friendship with that. I mean, you can't be doing that. So that's why I only got one motherfucking best friend. I fuck with my sisters and my best friend. That's it. The rest of that's back when we respect the tip. Nigga, we can't respect no nigga that can't even keep his bitches in check and can't cheat without getting caught. Shit. Putting bitches on asses and thinking that shit okay. What you know about that? You know about that. I know all about that. Hold up, I'm gonna read y'all comments in a second. I'm trying to figure out a simple design, y'all, because I'm y'all can see. It didn't look right with pennies everywhere, but I'm trying to different. But it might just be around it, and then I'm gonna put like some copper, like find some like little copper wallpaper, it'd be like copper tape, but it'll look like wallpaper. And put that right here, and then the legs will be that copper too. It'll be like a shiny copper. So I don't really have to paint them because all I have to do is wrap it. You was in the same position. 2002, my best friend on the planet were at each other for phone calls to the baby daddy that he proposed. And she called crying and expecting her. Okay, wait a minute. Let me read that again. Okay, I was in the same position in 2002. My two best friends on the planet were at each other for phone calls to the baby daddy that he proposed, and she called. That I'll tell you, baby daddies, them niggas, they know they power. They know they power. I'm telling you, they know their power. You know, I mean, if you get along with your baby daddy, because some bitches can't stand there. I mean, I don't have a problem with mine. I done came to terms with the shit he did, and the shit that happened, and you know, I don't really I mean, like, me, like, I don't know, we got our own relationship. Like, I respect my baby daddy. I'll put it like that. I respect mine. Even though he, cheated, I respect him for the man that he was before he started doing fuck shit. But the one thing about that I had to learn, and this is not just according to like my baby daddy, it's any baby daddy, and this is any nigga, because I learned this through another nigga, actually not my baby daddy, but it applies to him as well. Because girls tend to think like, when you get fed up with the nigga cheating on you, and then you go and then he move on to the next bitch that he was fucking off on you with, they tend to think they knocked you out your position. It's like, okay, bitch, if that help you sleep at night, good for you. Good for you. Whatever, bitch. Let that be your Ambien, okay? So that's just how I feel about the shit. Because I know, it ain't true, bitch. It's not true. And it's not true because it's like this, and this is for any woman. If I can still call a nigga and be like, you want to come through, and this nigga says yes and comes through, why would I be jealous of what the fuck you got? Because, see, you were once me, except for I was doing what you're doing now. I was wondering where he was at. I was crying. I was riding the streets looking for him. I was upset. I was questioning the fuck out of him. I was not trusting him. Now all I gotta go do is get the good dick that I know is good, and then send him on his merry way, and can get it anytime I want. Because, so why would I have a problem? You know what I'm saying? What's the problem, bitch? Why would I be mad? Why would I be mad at you? I just don't get that. And I'm the type of bitch, I'll be honest with you. Because I told a girl, look, as long as me and this nigga want to fuck, we will fuck, period. I don't care what, as long as you ain't got his last name, and God is the only thing stopping that, because I believe in God, and I ain't going to hell for you and fucking him. But otherwise, bitch, you don't exist. Who the fuck are you? Because you didn't give a fuck about me. So that's how I would see that. And so, it's just like, look, bitch, we gonna do what we gonna do, so you might as well know. So don't be calling me, don't be asking me questions and shit when you find shit in his phone. Don't be doing none of that shit, because you know it ain't gonna do nothing but get you an ass whooping anyway. Don't do none of that shit, because I'm telling you now, we're going to continue to fuck. And when you tell a bitch like that, you steal her power. You steal her power. See, because she felt like she got her weedy. She felt like she knocked the bitch out the way. She feel like she the motherfucking queen. But you tell a bitch that simply like, bitch, you know we're still going to fucking continue to fuck. And this nigga ain't gonna say nothing because he over there feeling like the motherfucking man like, so I ain't getting no punishment out of this shit, really. Because he really ain't, if you look at it, if that's how it's gonna go. So just, you will take, believe me, you will take the wind out of their motherfucking sail, and they won't be able to say nothing. Because, what can they say? What can they say? No, please don't fuck him, no. Please don't. Because they definitely can't say, he ain't gonna fuck you. The music stopped. That's how serious that's. You see how the music stopped? That was just like, God just verified, like that was a valid point. Okay? That he even stopped the music. Like, that was very important. So somebody watching this needed to know that, because God made it silent. Like, okay? Like, come on. Yeah, I tell you, I can't. Okay. What time is it? Oh, no. Is it 8 something? Come on now. That mother thing don't want to scroll down. What time is it, y'all? Damn, you missed your godson's birth? Because she was married? So they was fighting. So they were fighting over the one dude, and you just was basically in the middle. That's a fucked up position. You said you was in the kitchen mixing cake batter. I can't stand y'all. Y'all be. Okay, 7:49. Thank you. Okay, now remember, so in about 30 more minutes, we all getting off of here, all of us, and we going. Where we going? Where we going? Somebody type, where we going? Because this will be fun. I'm excited to be able to be on the other end of watching somebody and typing of somebody I know. Because like now we know Sweet Ma, like we all know her. So how did you handle that, Tasha? Did y'all ever like squash the beef, or y'all still, is it like still tension? Nigga, you can cheat on anybody. I don't give a how much flavor you got. See, these little niggas just don't know. Especially be scared of those assholes. Okay, yeah. I must have a delay because yep, Sweet Ma, yes. That's what we going to see at 8:30. We gonna go support her and blow her line up and talk to all crazy types of shit and have fun with her. Yeah, we need to send Tasha K a card. Be like, bitch, we found each other because of your bum ass. Thank you. Signed, Anonymous. Let me quit being petty. Because I ain't really, I don't care that much about Tasha. I just don't respect her no more, that's all. And that's sad. That's so sad. Her story was so sad because she was such on her fucking game. Just a sad, such a sad little song. Damn, I'm not about to try to look for my pliers. I could cut some of these. No, I'm gonna do the salad. I'm gonna do it with the copper. You self-proclaim yourself the boy's great godmother. I don't have any. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I say I ain't got no godchildren, but yes, I do. Ooh, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I got my youngest nephew Kyler, my youngest nephew. My next to youngest nephew is my godson. And then my brother and his girlfriend at the time named him after my son to carry on Ashton's name. So, because I named my son Ashton Glenn, which Glenn is my father's name. And then his dad's name was Glenn. So that carries on in our family. And Charles carries on in our family. And so I wanted to pick my son's name out. His father wanted his name to be, his father's name is Quan. Well, his father's name is Timothy, but we call him Quan. And that would have been all well and good. His name most definitely probably would be Quan Jr. if he would have stayed alive. I'm not gonna lie, I would have named him. That nigga would have worn me down. I wouldn't have felt like arguing, and I probably would have named him that. But when I came out that coma, when that nigga was not there, it was my grandpa, my dad, and my brother-in-laws. The anger I felt, like, I was like, I'm going to name him after a man that's never ever hurt me, that slept on the floor of that hospital, that threatened the doctors that said, well, we're gonna unplug her, knowing good and damn well I wasn't breathing on my own, like 2 hours after the whole thing happened, because I went like a minute and 36 seconds without air. And so the nurse was doing CPR on me because they couldn't use the shocker things because of my heart. So she did CPR on me. So it took a minute and 36 seconds. So they were declaring me brain dead. So where we live, I went to St. Louis Hospital. And where we live, we like a couple hours from there. So my parents had to drive because they put me on a helicopter and sent me up there because I was already in labor, and then the baby was dying, and like, so they flew us off real quick, and I just was shocked to wake up to. I mean, he had been there. Don't get me wrong, he had been there, but he had left. But I can't understand. I wouldn't have never left his side. I remember this nigga had a toothache one time, and I did not leave his side for a fucking toothache. So we lost a child that we created together, and so I was shocked that he wasn't there when I woke up. So that was part of the reason. And then I always Ashton was gonna be in there somewhere, but it probably would have been Timothy Ashton, then his last name. Because it's too many fucking Kwans in their family. It's like, it's girl Kwans, Tuk Kwan, Muk Kwan, Shuk Kwan, Luk Kwan, Duk Kwan, Tuk Kwan, Muk Kwan, Daquan, Trey Kwan, and I'm so fucking serious. I'm so fucking serious. So no, there was not gonna be another Quan any motherfucking thing coming out of my body with that last name because y'all already got too much. Okay, they already got too much. That so he would have had Timothy, but he wasn't getting that damn Quan, damn it. No, that's too many Quans. All them damn Quans. I mean, for real, y'all. Tug Quan, love, no, just Quans every fucking where. Now, Jessica, make sure you keep me on the time, baby. Because I'm trying to get this done so I can cook when I get off of here and watch Sweet Ma. What am I about to say shit? Yeah, I really want to do a speed dating event. Like, I want to organize one. I really do. Y'all, we got to get this shit together, cause we gotta get this shit popping for real. Because I have so many fucking man, y'all, and I promise y'all, when I say we taking grown folk to the fucking top, I'm not just talking about like me, Ashley. I'm talking about Tasha, Jessica, Sweet Ma, Kels, Jelena, like Wax Dog, if this never could ever appear again. I saw he was active 2 days ago, so I know he alive because I was really getting fucking worried. Like, really, for real, nigga. You just disappear on a bitch like that? Damn, a year? I'll tell her happy birthday. That's why. Is that why you making a cake? Yeah, while you up there making hold up, so it's in there. Okay, what is Lovely T over there talking about? Anybody know? Cause I figure Sweet Ma tell us, cause I make sure I ask her what the Lovely T was talking about, so I can get it from Sweet Ma. What the fuck? What am I looking for? You guys, if you ever um hold up. This guy, his name is Davy Day, the one I made the thing for. We both do dialysis, and he has a YouTube. He has a YouTube page. So he wanted to send me. He asked for an address to send me some type of Nepro things that he makes. So we had talked about that, and then some other things. And he asked me, that could I? He asked me like, can I send you stuff? But he didn't want to make it like, I don't want to make it creepy, like like I'm trying to mac or nothing. But can I send you stuff? So I was like, hell yeah, like as long as it ain't nothing like no dick pictures or no dildos or no shit like that, yeah, I don't care, So I didn't know. I thought he had some shit in mind, like other than the Nepros that he was talking about. So, he had asked me. He was like, "Well, what do you want me to send you?" So after I was like, "Well, don't you got your own idea?" He was like, "No, that's why I asked you. I'm just saying, And I told her, I said, well, you can donate to that GoFundMe. That would be the best thing. And, nicely, he was like, well, I'm already planning on doing it, but I wanted to send you something. So tell me something to send you. So I said, you know what? Okay. I said, I've always wanted to make them little things. Cause he's into he makes little furniture, not little furniture, but like little miniature things, like little Starbucks cups and stuff like that. And he makes them like for keychains for people and stuff. And I told him, those little, they're like Chinese or Japan kits, and you get them. And like, let's say it's like you recreating ramen noodles, and they'll send you a whole kit, and it'll have everything in there, and you dip it in water, and then it makes it soft, and then you form it, and then it'll get hard again when it dries. And it's these little kits. I don't know what the fuck they call, but it's a channel I watch, and this guy, he just makes all different types of things. And I've been trying to find where the fuck he buy these things at, and he has it in his description box, but they always in Japan. And my phone will only be translating certain words and shit. I never get addresses or nothing like that, or prices. So I don't know what the hell to be saying. But I had told him that. So for anybody that ever wanted to ask me that something like that. I like shit like that. Because I just think that shit interesting. and I can't find it. So shit. That's why I told him that. I was like, I can't find it. So shit. If you willing to look for it and try and get it, hey. But he said he'll look for it. But he's really cool. His page is really interesting. But he only talk about medical stuff. He don't want like how we doing right now. Like he'll watch that stuff, but he don't. Cause I was like, you want me to send people your way, And he's like, no, cause I only like he only like medical stuff, and like he really into helping like the dialysis cause. So I was like, oh, well, okay. So, but still go to his page. Because you can learn some shit. Because you never know. You never know. I never thought I'd be on dialysis. And I'm on dialysis, so. Why do they have Nicki Minaj at the end of the shit saying, come outside? What was the point of that? What was the point of that on Boot Up? I got so many questions. Now I promise you I done heard this shit at least since I done started this live. Fuck this music. My gosh, how the hell do my nieces listen to this shit? Okay, this nigga at least talking about something. Because I was about to get in his ass. If one more nigga say skirt in a song. I need to put at least a coat on here for that. Are you doing Love After Lockup review season 2? What is Love After Lockup? What's Love After Lockup? I never even heard of that. Tasha, I'm making I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Wish. So I bought those little miniature houses you put together. I bought one of them, and like they have everything in the kit. Everything, the everything, the lighting, the cloth, the table, the furniture. You have to put everything together from the ground up. But like I'm gonna do my stuff different. Like it has a patio, and I don't like the patio table already. So I wanted to make the patio table different because it's gonna be like copper. It's a rose gold like patio, the color of the fence. So I got some furniture that I'm gonna use because I'm gonna do the dresser too, but this gonna take a while to do because I gotta get oh shit, what the fuck? But so I'm going to do a cute little table, which it ain't nowhere near done. I just thought I'll start on it because it'll take about 2 months for this shit to get here. And I'm gonna put like a little copper, it's kind of like full, but it's tape here, and then it'll be on the legs. And then I'm gonna still make this a little bit more darker and make the sides have more like a wood look like up here, because it don't look enough woody for me over here. And I was gonna do it the whole penny style, and then because I'm gonna take clear glue, I'll probably take nail polish because I ain't gonna use my clear glue for that, and just paint it so it'll be shiny, so the pennies will be shiny, and it will encase them. And then I'm gonna do the patio floor with I brought not popsicle sticks, but them skewers that you stick food on. I bought some of them, and so they kind of got I'm gonna darken them though, because I want the rose gold and copper. That's the color thing, rose gold and copper. So, oh my God, that was a song. Now all I see is green shit coming out of Usher Dick when I hear his voice. It ain't the same. I can't even get down no more to it. No, yes I can. Yes I can. Yes I can. But I just green shit. Usher. It's good. Why? Why? I won't even, y'all, I promise you, the next dude, which the guy that I'm talking to now, for the one I met from the app, he acting like he got some sense, and he agreeing with it. Because I was like, before anything ever happened, which is far off in the future, I'm gonna have to get. We gonna have to get tested for everything, Ebola, every fucking thing. Okay, I want you to be tested for a hangnail before you put that thing anywhere near me. And he was like, "That's responsible." Yeah, but you ain't answered the question like, is you gonna do that? Because that's what's gonna take. You ain't gonna get none, period. And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm just saying this shit because it ain't gonna happen no time soon. Because, like I said, I'm very stingy with my shit. Just, I be damned. These niggas be contracting all types of shit and just don't say shit to you. Don't say shit to you. And if go in it raw and then be like, oh, no, because I'll be on Snap. I keep missing my damn milk. Okay, so what is it? Okay, it's a show that's inside the lives individuals who are dating inmates who are soon to be shit. Girl, what channel was that? I should have been on that show. Do it work? Because I swear, don't date no nigga from jail. Don't. Them niggas is retarded. I I told y'all about the fucker I still gotta deal with when this nigga get out because he crazy. Like, no, I gotta check that shit out because them niggas lie so good. My brothers, unfortunately, all three of them have been to jail. And thankfully, all of them learned and ain't been back, okay? And my brothers has always hit me on game. I mean, them niggas will set me down and be like, look, this nigga just trying to fuck you. Or look, this nigga doing this. Or look, this is this. Or if a nigga do this, this is what he mean. I mean, they used to try to be like real soft with it, but they really want me to be prepared because they know how niggas are because the shit they do. And so my brother, all three of them have always told me, don't ever date no nigga in jail because they will lie to you for any motherfucking thing. Because when I was there, that's what I did. I told bitches I loved them. I wrote bitches letters. I promised them all types of things and didn't mean not one motherfucking word of it. So he said, and every nigga I know in there was doing the same thing. And it's all to get something, something, whatever it is. Your time, commentary, oodles and noodles, deodorant, whatever the fuck. Okay? So I'll take their advice because them niggas has always been right. And they have played a lot of females. And hell, if you got a wise teacher, why not be a good grasshopper and sit back and watch what them niggas do so you don't be them females that they fucking over. So the dude that I was talking to, he ended up calling me and he had the wrong number. He was trying to call somebody else that we both knew. And our numbers are the same as the last number. So he called me back trying to mac and shit. Talking about, your voice is attractive and all of this shit and all that. And then he told me who he was and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I know your family. I ain't know him, but I knew his family. So he was like, I'll be down there in the next week. You want to meet? And I was like, yes, we can meet at McDonald's because you won't meet me here at my home. And he was like, okay, that's fine. So that whole week we talked like every fucking day, like forever. Like I used to have to like, okay, can I get off the phone now? Can I get off the phone like that? He was real cool. And this motherfucker is fine. Now I will give him that. That's a sex. That's a sexy little son of a bitch, okay? I will give him that all the way, okay? So, and he's so fucking talented. This nigga can draw and sing his ass off and don't use none of that potential. He's so into fucking gang life. Like, this nigga's really into gang life. Like really into gang life. Not that fake gang life, but the real deal. And, like, proud of it. And I don't get that. I don't get that, especially when you don't have to be. I mean, he had to be at one point in time, but he don't have to be anymore, and he still chooses to. But, hey, Kels, you back? Yes, dude. Kind of what have you. I'm gonna check this shit out because, like I said, this shit, they should have came and followed my fucking ass around with that shit, the shit I went through. But anyway, the guy, the day before he was supposed to come, this nigga ends up going to jail. So he used his one call to call me. Now, we only been talking for a week. I don't move that quick, okay? So I was like, he had asked me to call his grandmother. Now, I just don't think, like, I can't call your grandmama. Your grandmama don't know who I am. What the fuck? I'm supposed to call your grandmama and tell her that her grandbaby in jail, and then what? Then what? Because she gonna want to know why. She gonna want to know who I am. She gonna want to know what you did. I can't answer all this shit because you only got 2 minutes to tell me all this shit. And then I ain't gonna have all the questions, the questions that your grandma gonna ask me that I don't know she gonna ask me. And I ain't trying to get out cussed out by your grandma. So I was like, nigga, you need to hang this phone up and call your grandma real quick with the last 2 minutes you got. And he didn't think I was playing, but he quickly learned when I didn't call his grandma, and he had to call his grandma his damn self. So the sad thing about the story, y'all, he had 1 month to do because he was on parole, and he had gotten into a fight, and he only had to be 1 month in there. This was back in 2009. He is still in that bitch. It will get out in April. Still in that bitch. Still in that bitch. Still in that bitch. Because he would fight guards. He would fight inmates. He would just live in the fucking hole. Just, you know how many years that is? You got 30 fucking days in 2009, and it's 2008 fucking 10, and you still in that bitch? Like, nigga, that alone has, you ain't smart enough to rock with me, in my opinion. But nonetheless, since when he went to jail, he had 30 days, I was still willing to hang in there, like, cause you know, shit, I was feeling him, and he, like I said, the nigga was fine. You know, I can honestly say all the niggas in his family is fine, but them bitches, them females, them is some ugly motherfuckers. And I'm not saying it because I don't like the majority of them, but I ain't seen damn bitch in his family that's cute, and I put that on everything. I ain't seen damn bitch in his family that's cute, but I can name 4 of his cousins off the top of my head, and all them niggas is cute. That's a sad situation when every bitch in the family ugly, and that's just a fact. Okay, but anyway, so like I said, I was trying to hang in there because I'm like, okay, a month, and we were still talking. He was still calling me every day, you know, twice a day for 15 minutes, and then he ended up getting in trouble the 3rd week he was there. That was the first time we went to the hole. So then we couldn't talk for a month. And then so when he came back, he was talking. He was like, okay, I got 3 more months put on for the fight. And da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I'm like, you got to calm down. And it just kept going. But you know, I was in it. I did like him. So, you know, we would talk all the time, and he would send me letters, and I mean, we would write each other books, bitch. I mean, like 10-page fucking letters. I can't even stand to write letters to this motherfucking day because of that experience with that nigga. And then all of a sudden, I would say about a year in, we were talking one day, and lo and behold, I think like my baby daddy had called me, and I was like, hold on, I put this nigga on hold to answer the phone call. Well, why did I do that? Because that was a crime, obviously. And it was just never the same after that. Oh, you gotta put me on hold. So I said, shut up, you don't know this nigga, don't talk about it. Why I do that? Oh, you gonna take up for this nigga? No, you just don't know that. You don't even know what this nigga wanted. This nigga didn't even want nothing. My sister wanted something from him, and she asked me to call him, and he was returning the call. That was it. That was it. Like, so you going all off on this nigga that will beat your ass in the ground if you don't calm the fuck down, and you don't even know him. Like, just chill out. But he ain't want to hear that. Yeah, taking up every day. He ain't over this nigga. It was just always like for 2 months straight. I had to hear about that, like, and I ain't for hearing about a nigga you don't know. I understand that y'all know each other, but nigga, you don't even know this nigga. Yep. And he's supposed to get out in April. And this nigga has made it very clear that I owe him something, and he will be coming to collect. And I don't understand what that means, because this is what he did. After a while, he started, I always made it clear to him that when he started being in there, like, it's prolonging. I'm not just, like, if a nigga come ask me on a date, please don't think I'm gonna curve him, because you don't know how to get the fuck out of your situation. So please don't think I'm gonna curve him. But I'm not gonna go out looking for no nigga. I'm just saying. I had told him that. He acted like he appreciated the honesty. So one day, the phone ring, I pick it up. It's from his, you have a collect call from, or you have a prepaid collect call from because the way it worked, they can put money on the phone, or you could put money on the phone. Well, I'm cheap, and I didn't send you there. Now, nigga, if I would have had you do something and you got caught on behalf of me, nigga, I have you eating oodles and noodles and Cheetos and Fritos and Dunkin' Donuts all motherfucking day long, okay? TVs and all that shit. I would have you living like a king in that bitch if you went to jail on my behalf. But you did not do that. So therefore, you on your motherfucking own. All I'm doing is letters and calling, okay? That's it. I'm picking up this phone and I'm writing you letters. That's it. That's all I'm obligated to. And he knew that. I told him that. I told him that clearly. You should, girl. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray it work. Cause shit, the two I did not. And like I was saying, the call, I pick up the thing. It's not him. It's a whole nother nigga. So and so said he was in the hole again. So and so wanted to let you know that he in the hole, and it'll probably be about a month or two before he talk to you, and he wants you to write him. Okay, nigga, you knew I was gonna write you, but okay, thank you. So I get off the phone, and it wasn't 20 minutes later, this same nigga called back. I like the way your voice sound. You really need to leave the nigga you messing with alone, cause he lame and all this shit, and he always in a hole and all this shit. So nigga, who the fuck is you? Cause he obviously thought you was his friend. Don't call my house again, please. So when he got out the hole, that was the first thing I told him. Whoever that nigga was you had called and said you was the wackest nigga alive, and I need to quit fucking with you and start fucking with him. And instead of this nigga taking it like, I need to go whoop this nigga ass since you like whooping niggas' asses, he talking about some, I had him do that to test you. Okay, nigga, keep testing. Because niggas have charm. And some niggas is very charming. And you gonna put a nigga on this phone that's real charming. Because next thing you know it. I mean, y'all, it was so many motherfuckers calling me to give me messages from this nigga. I don't need all these messages. And I was so mad at him because I was like, I don't know what these men done. These men could be stalkers, they could be child molesters, they could be killers. I do not know. These men that are calling my home, quit having them fucking call me, giving me these mediocre ass messages. He didn't listen to me. So one day, that damn charismatic ass nigga called. And he called, and this nigga play. He did now that I know this nigga, he planned what the fuck he was doing. But he definitely called on a friend tip. He was very respectful. He always kept me up to date with what was going on with him. You know, he was like, this is going on. He getting in trouble for this. He got to go to court for this. Anytime I could not get a hold of him, I could. The dude would give me the information that I needed. So then, and he was real funny. And one day he asked me to hook him up with a friend. So I attempted to hook him up with one of my friends. But she was like, when she found out what he was in jail for, she was like, nope, 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 nope. Because what he was in jail for is him and his friends robbed an armor car. Like an armor car. Like the fucking armor car. I don't know why they thought they'd get it. Well, anyway, they robbed an armor car. And they end up hurting one of the officers because they hit him. He tried to pull for his gun, so one of the guys hit him with the sawed-off shotgun. So, and then they never recovered the money. So, one of the dudes got caught, and he told on the rest of them, so all four of them had to go. So that's what he was in there for. So she was like, nope, that's too, gangster for me. No, motherfucker, a man that would rob a government truck no, I'm out, no. So I felt so bad because she was showing interest until she found that out. So, I broke it to him. He took it, was like, that's cool. But then we would talk about everything. We started talking about love and hip hop. That's what we would talk about when we would be through talking about oh boy. And this nigga just slowly, somehow, got me to enjoy talking to him. But I was still feeling the other dude. So when the other dude get out of the hole, I'm like, okay, this other guy, nigga, there's no need for us to talk no more. So I quit taking his calls. And I'm talking to the original guy that I'm supposed to. But now this nigga that came out with a whole brand new attitude because he's telling me that it is my duty to keep him with Cheetos and oodles and noodles and Fritos and Dunkin' Donuts. It is my duty to get him a TV. It is my duty to send him nasty pictures. It is my duty to make all costs to come up there and visit him. It is my duty to make sure he got plenty of minutes on his fucking phone. I said, I don't know what the fuck they did to you in the hole, but you have lost your everlasting motherfucking mind. It is not my duty for none of that. I did not push you out my punani. I did not fuck anybody to create you. I did not raise you, and I ain't even fucking you. So, no. I will be doing none of that. And you knew that from the get-go. And had your ass went in there and took your time like a motherfucking man that came out in them 30 motherfucking days, maybe I could be making some motherfucking noodles and oodles for your ass right the fuck now in a house. But no, you there. So you gonna be there and you gonna eat rice cakes and whatever the fuck else they put on that dry ass plate, okay? And I said it just like that. And that hurt his feelings. And I don't give a fuck because don't you ever tell me it's my duty to do some shit. And I ain't got no ring, your last name or nothing. And I don't want it, okay? So then this nigga, he got mad, got in his feelings, and couldn't get over it. Well, when you can't get over shit, I gotta go. So we broke up, okay? I said I gotta go. You know you can't get over it. Nigga, you can't get over it. I'm not sending you no money. Don't ask me about no money. Shit turns me off when a nigga even asks me about some money. No! I gotta go. You came in at the oodles and noodles part. So I said I got to go. Jessica, do a time check on me. Okay, I still see it's a 7. I'm make sure. Just not can't get past 8:30. I'm stop at 8:15, no matter what. Um. Anyway, so we had broke up, and this little charming nigga that had caught my heart for about what we was what 4 years in by then. He thought that he could charm his way back, but no, it was just the way you sat up there and told me that it was my duty to make sure you live like a king, nigga, and we ain't even fucking met face to face yet because you fucked that up. Nigga, hell fucking no. You done lost your everlasting mind. So, after, oh boy, he obviously went around whining about it because the other guy found out that we had broke up. And so, half the niggas in there had my number due to this nigga that would give it out because it would be so many niggas that would call and be like, you still talking to this same nigga? Like, you need to give me a try and da da da. It's just like, I would just have to hang up on them. And I couldn't block my number because I was too attached to him and I actually cared about him and I didn't want nothing to happen to him. And if I blocked it and something happened to him, I'd have never forgave myself. And then the other guy would give me information when he wouldn't give me the information himself. So, but now when he found out me and the dude broke up, here he come calling immediately. Now we already have a rapport with each other, okay? So he would always keep me up to date on still what was going on with the other dude. But then that's when he started laying his work. Like, I really wasn't into your friend, but you really was rocking with that nigga, so there wasn't no point in trying, but I'm trying to holler at you. So I was like, fuck, because he was just so funny and fun, and like we can talk about any fucking thing. So I was like, okay, well, we can be friends. We can continue what we doing, nigga. I'm not no girlfriend. Don't call me no girlfriend. Don't go around talking about me. Don't do none of this shit. Don't ask me for no pictures. Don't do nothing. Just continue to do what the fuck we doing. He listened for the first about 6 months. Then next thing you know, can I just see what you look like? Why? If I'm ugly, but you gonna stop talking to me? I don't know what you look like. Well, yeah, I did, but I told him I didn't because I looked him up to see what it looked like on the net. You can look inmates up, so I looked him up. And he wasn't the prettiest thing. The thing he had, what's that with overbite? That was the only. I always just wanted to close, like make his mouth close. That was like he just had an overbite. But other than I'm not. If you can make me love you, I ain't never been about looks. So I'm always what's in a person. But you got to be attracted to me. But you know how you look at somebody and you be like, okay, I can clean this nigga up. I can, because it was just the overbite that, but he wasn't an ugly guy. He was not an ugly guy. But the other guy, now this nigga was fine. Like, he's fine. So it's hard to go from one that's just like, you can just look at his picture and undressing him with your eyes, and he would always draw these little nasty pictures because he could draw real good, and he would draw pictures of like us like doing things on my desk at work. Like, he would draw the whole fucking office And then like I'm telling y'all, this nigga got so much talent. And but he would always do shit like that. He was like a real romantic person in the best way he could from fucking jail. But then, so now I'm talking to this other nigga, and I told him, I said, do not tell old boy, because then it's gonna become a competition. Because he wasn't slowing down on trying to get me back, but he would go to the hole so much it would be months in between. And so it would be like, as long as you shut the fuck up, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because he gonna make it a competition. It ain't gonna be nothing more than a competition if you go to running your fucking mouth. Why I gotta tell why we don't even talk like that? Why would I talk? You know, he acting like it's not even a big deal. Well, one day I get a letter, and boy, did I get cussed the fuck out. I got called everything but Ashley. You motherfucking hoe. Why are you talking to, oh boy, like you think I wasn't gonna find this fuck out? You sent this motherfucker pictures and you wouldn't even send me pictures, and because I ended up sending him a picture because he told me that the other guy had a picture of a girl, and when he described it to me, it was not me. Now, I had sent him a picture, but it wasn't a nasty picture. So it wasn't a picture to him. So he had a picture, but he wanted a nasty picture. And I wasn't sending him no nasty picture. So when he described the girl, it was not me. And then he was talking about a white girl was in the picture. They was in the club. And then, no, nigga. I was at my house with my sister, and I cropped her out the picture. When I sent it to him, I was the only one in that picture. And I had a sundress on. So, nigga, no, that ain't me. So I said, I'm sending you a picture. And let me see, because I had a thought of who this bitch. Where we stay, everybody know each other. So I had, when he described that picture, I was like, I think I know who this bitch is. And so I sent him a picture. So that's how he ended up with the picture. The other guy ended up with the picture. Well, one day, wanting to be in the nigga and beat on his chest, he sits there and he tells this other guy, the first guy, they were playing cards or something, and this nigga just goes and get my picture and, like, I think the call log or something to prove the fact that we talked as much as we talked, and just showed it to him. So that's when I got the letter. That's when he wrote me a 11-page letter and called me everything but a child of God, and said, like, I never thought you would do that. Like, I thought you was this innocent girl. You like a whole fuck you. I hate you. I hope you die. Like, this nigga wished death upon me. And I was like, so of course when I wrote him back, I cussed him back out. Like, you know, because you ain't gonna be cussing me out like that, nigga. Now look, I mean, I went the fuck off, okay? Because it's one thing for your feelings to be hurt. It's another thing for you to set the fuck up there and then blame me for some shit, nigga. I'm not your girlfriend. Comfort when I had an issue. Right. They be knowing what they be doing, Tasha. They be knowing when you need that shoulder. And then they work their ass right in there. They work their ass right in there. And then you okie doke before you even fucking know it. You don't even know you okie doke till you okie doke, but you too deep in. And then you in fucking denial because you don't want to admit you okie doke. You want to be like, no, this nigga, he didn't okie doke me. I wanted this. That's what I was trying to tell myself. So the first guy, could not get through his motherfucking head, and he still cannot to this day, that we were broken up. So whatever I did with the other guy, talk, because I couldn't do nothing but talk to y'all. I can't do nothing but talk to y'all. Nothing. Okay, so you acting like I'm sleeping with this dude. Like, we didn't even talk nasty to each other. Like, he and I would always, like, go there. Like, we hadn't even started that shit yet. But I was so mad at the other dude because when he called me, I said, why did I get a letter from old boy and he know every motherfucking thing that happens between you and I? Oh, that's because he tried to tell me some bullshit about they was playing cards and he called me a bitch and he was defending my honor. Nigga, he could have called me Susie Q. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't think he called me no bitch. Nigga, you lying. But I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because before then, that nigga literally did think I was the sweetest thing on earth. Okay? He like, that was his attraction. Because he was so like hardcore gangster. Like he was really into gang life. And since I was educated and independent and like I don't cuss in front, like I cuss now, like I don't cuss in front of a guy I'm dating like I do. Like I'm cussing now, I don't cuss in front of men I date. I don't think it's ladylike. So, you know, so all of that shit really like, he was like, oh, I never met a girl like that. That's what he was infatuated with. So he put me on a pedestal too fucking high that even I couldn't stand up to because you act like I would never make a mistake. Like, you act like I would never make a mistake. But the bottom line is, if you never provided a number for a nigga to call me, a nigga could have never ever called me and got a hold of me. You started the whole thing. Even after I asked you, after the first guy, and told you what the first guy did, you still gave nigga after nigga after nigga after nigga after nigga after nigga my number. And I even told you, look, one of these niggas is gonna call and he gonna be funny and charming, and then what you gonna do? Can't no nigga outdo me. Well, guess what? One outdid your ass. And now what? So I started fucking with the other nigga real heavy. So we started talking because this nigga was, like I said, real charming. But he had a fucking lying problem because he told me two different occasions that he was going up for parole, and that was never ever fucking happening. He didn't get out till he got out in April of this year. April of this year, me and him started talking about 2014. That was about 2014 when he and I started talking. He got out of April this year, okay? And we tried to make it work. When he got out, but the line, when I started finding out all the lies he told, because he told me he was getting out for parole 2 separate times, and that was never ever fucking happening. But he didn't want to tell me when he was getting out because he thought I was not going to stick it out, you know. So he was acting like he had chances on getting out, and he didn't. He had to do 80% of his time. So it's like, so now I don't trust you. So after that, once he had me not trusting him, he brought his mama into, he started making me talk to his mama. He knew what he was doing. He would bring his mama into it. And she was a real sweet woman, and she would always, mamas will always encourage you to stay with they fucking sons when they fuck up. And that's what she would do. And he did, and he knew he would have his mama call me because I would not pick the phone up. And he would call his mama. And since I got health issues, he would make her feel like I'm dying. And you gotta check on her, Ma. You gotta check on her. She might be in the hospital, Ma. You gotta. Well, he would say whatever the fuck he needed to say. So she would call me, honey, are you okay? He is really worried. Like, he's really worried. I think he think you dead. Like, would you please pick up the phone? Then here he come calling. Yes, ma'am. I'll pick the phone up. So that's how he would get me to pick the phone up, because it was just like, nigga, no, bye. He lied so fucking much. And then, I mean, it just, when he got out, everything changed, because he was not that attentive as he was before. And I expected that. We lived 3 hours apart, but we had a plan. And the first weekend he was supposed to come see me, this nigga like went to 3 barbecues and all this shit, trying to roll up here at like some 1 o'clock in the morning, and he was supposed to come stay 2 days. So I was like, nigga, no. After 8 o'clock, no. After 8 o'clock, he was not here. No. You not, no. What you coming for? No. Because I had already told her I wasn't sleeping with him, because I told her I'm not sleeping with you, because we're going to have to do, I want to do an HIV test before I sleep with any man in this day and age, because niggas is fucking niggas. No. Usher got green shit coming out. No. Got to have that damn test. I know I'm clean. I just need to make sure you clean. So it was like, we hadn't been to no clinic to do that. So nigga, you was just gonna come hang out. But you know, he didn't believe that. Of course, he think he gonna get some. So 1 o'clock in the morning, he trying to get directions. How I get down there, nigga. However you get to your house, cause you ain't gonna come in here. Not this late. I'm not waiting 3 hours for you to get here 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, then try to have to fucking feed you and entertain you, then have to be with you all day, and you done already got on my motherfucking nerves before you got here. No. So that shit didn't work out. It did not work out. It just didn't work out. He just started getting on my nerves. It was like his voice started to get on my nerves. He would, and I told him because he had been in jail for a minute. You got to think he robbed an armored truck, okay? He had been in jail since like 2002 or 3. He went on his 19th birthday, okay? I think he like 30 now. He went on his 19th birthday. So he didn't know, like, when last time he fucked with phones, it didn't do all the shit it do. So this nigga was literally amazed on what phones could do now. And I told him, anything you do on live is not secretive. That shit is, now you can make it private. People will get a hold of it. All this type of shit. Now, before he got out of jail, he telling me, I need your Facebook password. We got to be Facebook friends. We have to be friends on every social media you own. All this shit. And I was like, nigga, no. Because it ain't that deep. You ain't getting no password, and we don't need to be friends on social media. Because why? Nigga, why? For what? Why? You know, I just don't get that. Why? No, we're not doing it. And he had a problem with it. But then when he got out of jail, this motherfucker gonna tell me, you know, no, we ain't really gotta be Facebook friends. So I knew he was on some fuck shit then. So his cousins took him out the first night. Now, you know it's only 6 degrees of separation between people. And we only 3 hours apart. This nigga went to the club, and his cousins turned their love on. Now, me, I got a whole lot of motherfucking family in St. Louis. Half my mama family in St. Louis. So, next thing you know, I got a ping, because we got a mutual friend And somebody's going live, which is his cousin. I don't know it's his cousin, but I figure out it's his cousin when he goes live. And I see this nigga over there in the corner. And I see a bitch just breaking it all down on him. So I was like, shit, ain't that interesting? Because this nigga had a fit one night when I went somewhere. And when I went to my brother's wedding and danced. And this motherfucker about cried and called me a traitor. Like, and was acting like I could not, like certain people did not, he didn't want certain people there. Like I could tell my brother who the fuck can be at his wedding. Like, are you fucking serious, nigga? Like, don't play with me. But that's what he did. No, this nigga was mad about that shit. So, okay, yeah, okay, Tasha answered you, okay. I graduated in 01, 2001, Tasha. We're only a year apart. I'm gonna see that. I hope it worked for you. Oh, I hope it worked for you because this nigga just wasn't. He just thought I was going to let him have that. He thought I should let him have that freedom, and then we get serious. Nigga, no, you wasn't trying to let me have no fucking freedom. You didn't want me doing nothing when you was in there, so no sir, no, we won't be doing that, but he wasn't trying to hear that shit. So we end up, the shit just broke off. We still talk. I'm surprised he ain't called me for my birthday, but he'll call me every once in a while. But the way we ended up breaking up, he would call me when he would be drunk and high, and I would be so pissed off. Because okay, make sure it ain't 8 o'clock. Okay, all right, 8:30. I'd be so pissed off because he would call me with like fuck shit. He'd be high or drunk, and just talking stupid, and he always was like, so into I'm not going back into that gang life and all this shit, and that's the first motherfucking thing he did. Who's still watching? She's still watching Love the Tea. Love the Tea must be talking about something good over there. Shit. We're gonna have to question her the hell out of her. We're gonna have to see what Love the Tea was talking about. I thought this was Jagged Edge. My niggas right there. How the fuck is the battery low and I got this shit plugged in? This shit gets on my nerves. Oh, well, because it's not fucking plugged in. Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in, y'all. Damn, I hate this. Fuck! Trying to burn my hand with this damn oil. Who invented these things with the thing that contract in? That shit is stupid. the damn job trying to plug that shit in. Yes, we talking about niggas in prison. Oh, I hope it worked for you, Tasha, because I mean, this nigga was so, and then this nigga had a nerve. He had the nerve, y'all. To after when we broke up, he would call me trying to make me mad by talking about other women. And it would be like, it didn't work because he had already turned me off so much. It was like, nigga, you could have went and fucked Michelle Obama, and I never got jealous of that because, nigga, you was lame in my eyes now, you know. So I'll never be jealous of a bitch fucking a lame nigga. Never, ever, never. I'll be happy that I didn't fuck you. That's what I was happy for. That he never got none of me. So, because I'd have been hurt. I'd have been hurt. Like, oh, the lame nigga got it. I'd have been hurt. Because out of my 36 years, I ain't never let no lame nigga get it. Okay, my radar go off. Like, my punani got some type of tingling system that's like, this nigga's lame. Don't give it to him, and it'll tighten the fuck up. And it's just like I ain't got no control over it. It just be like, stay the fuck away from him. And I listen to it each and every fucking time. But then again, I ain't been with none but 5 niggas. That ain't no whole lot, but still. Good morning. But anyway, but the guy, he called me about 5 months ago, and he was like, you know, we talked about the other guy coming in, and you know who fault it was, and forgave each other, and he was like, I'll be home in April, and I really won't want to try this because he swear he wants to marry me. Nigga, you can't even let that shit go, so no. So, but this nigga got I can't admit he got a piece of me that like I would like it to work. We got so much history, but I don't think it would. And so, and you crazy. You fucking crazy because I think he got abusive tendencies. No, I don't think he got abusive tendencies. He has abusive tendencies. And I can tell that by the way he talked. One day I just asked him something. And I was like, you know, people change when they had a first argument. And is there anything that I could ever do that you would put your hand on me? Anything at all? And this nigga took the longest pause. And I was like, nigga, even if there was, you were supposed to say no immediately. You know that, right? He was like, well, I mean, you want me to lie to you? Oh, hell no. Okay. So, no, that was a red flag for me. Okay? That was a red flag for me. And, so, but anyway, so he called, I mean, y'all, out of the blue. And it was just like, I want to get, let's start off as friends and let's try to see if this works. And then by the time I get home, some months have been built up and we'll see if we can do this. And I was like, I ain't doing nothing else. Okay. Okay, ain't doing nothing else. Okay. And we went back into our pattern of talking and all of this shit. But this nigga would never let that go. We could be talking about one time we were talking about popcorn. And somehow this nigga worked in how I cheated on him and let this other nigga come in and push him out the way. And I was like, how do you forget that we had broken up? How do you forget that you introduced me to that nigga? How do you forget all of these facts and become a fucking victim? How is it all my fault? Then one day, this nigga he just called with an attitude. And I was like, look, I ain't with this fuck shit. Don't call me with no attitude. And this nigga gonna tell me that I jumped on him. Like, you jumping on my dick now that I'm getting out. And now you want to make some shit work. Motherfucker, did you not call me? Did I call you and say, hey, let's get this a try? Nigga, I was not thinking about you. You called me and asked me that. And I said, I ain't doing nothing else. That was really disrespectful if you want to, because the other nigga had said I ain't doing nothing else to me. Nigga, never mind. Because that's just not even nice. But that's what I said. But, but how the fuck am I jumping on your dick? Because you getting out. And like, nigga, no, it don't even work like that. Because your goal is to come and screw me and then fuck me all the way over. Because you want payback, period. That's your goal. So it's just not gonna work. So I was like, so we can just stop. It's not gonna work. And he quit calling for a while. And then he would call just to check. But he ain't called in a minute, but he did write a letter. And he did tell me that I owe him. And he will be collecting. And so I called the jail that he was at, and I faxed the letter back to them. Went off on them. It was like, how the fuck did y'all let this get out of y'all system? Because this is a fucking threat here. Because I told them, don't come to my house. What the fuck we need to talk about? Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. Because, y'all, when I say this nigga is angry, he's angry with me. He feels like I was the perfect woman. And I was just going to be so, like, perfect. And then he feel like I fucked him over and cheated on him. And now he wants to punish me. And I don't know what that means. I know he crazy. I know he involved in gang shit. That's enough for me to know that you fucking too dangerous for me to be trusting you when you that angry with me. So it's like, and he's so determined to sleep with me. Like he like will tell me, no, that's gonna happen. So nigga, that sound a little rapist, because when I tell you no, it's not gonna happen, and you say no, yeah, that's gonna happen. Nigga, you telling me something, I'm telling you not, it's gonna happen, which I had the right to say that it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So how else am I supposed to take that other than, nigga, is you planning on raping me? What? I don't know. But Tasha, I hope this shit works for you, but it ain't working for me. It ain't working for me. It ain't working for me. So let's pray this app work for me. This shit is sad that we ain't got real niggas out here, that we gotta be dealing with this fuck shit. Yeah, that sounds very rapish. And I will never be alone with this nigga. I already told her. I sent the letter back. I told his not the dean, but the one that run it, the warden. I sent the letter back, and I was like, I'll take this as a threat. I keep telling this man I don't want him to come to my house. He clearly said in this letter and in several other letters that I owe him something. I don't know what the fuck I owe him. But if this man gets out and something happened to me, my mama will own y'all asses, because I'm not trying to lose my life up behind a nigga that can't understand that did nothing happen. Like, I would get it if this happened out in the world, like if I was sleeping with both niggas and I actually hurt a nigga and all this, I would get his anger. But I don't get, you have never set eyes on me. Like, you have never reached out and touched my skin. You've only seen pictures because you fucked that up. And you went to jail and you been there for umpteen years. And you only had 30 days. It ain't my fault. I didn't do nothing to that, and I didn't do nothing to you. I didn't tell you to have all the niggas call me. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, if I fucking disappear, that nigga is that nigga. And when he get out, if he do any type of fuck shit, I will make a video and tell y'all this nigga name and everything y'all would need to know if my ass ever fucking disappear. Because I already told my sister that. Damn, my phone is going to go off. It's only on 1%. The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Let me close some of these apps. Hold on for a second. It's gonna buffer for just a second. Hold on. Okay. So since we're not gonna start in a few minutes, we're gonna and get, yeah, because it's 8:13, 8:15. Alrighty. So we didn't talk shit for the night. So okay, I'll see y'all in a couple of minutes at Sweet Ma. Okay, talk to you guys in a couple minutes. Bye.